We good? Are we good? Ready to rock and vlog? All right, I know you're excited. I'm excited too. I think everybody else is excited too. Good boy. You're really comfortable in front of the camera. I'm proud of you, dude. You're just a natural. You're a little bit more nervous, but it's all good. Doing a good job. It takes some getting used to. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Got a super empty garage right now that smells like grass and dog poop because I just cut the lawn and I ran over a whole bunch of dog poop that I thought that I cleaned up. Sometimes you just can't catch them all. Pokemon reference from the 90s, Pokemon cards. Maybe that's where that came from. Anyway, guys, we got an awesome video planned for today that I've been looking really forward to. As well, I negotiated some things in with the purchase of the gooseneck that weren't available when I took the gooseneck home. And you guys know me, I'm not patient whatsoever. So I decided to take the trailer, but now we have to take the trailer back to the dealership to get some things done. These things are just gonna basically aid and abet in the convenience factor of the trailer, and well, it's gonna allow us to hook that thing up with something that it doesn't have right now that is really fundamentally crucial to having a trailer. We'll get to that here in a little bit. Quick driveway update for you guys. We got the Dodge sitting here. I know you guys want content for it, and trust me, I wanna make content for it too, but we've just been so busy with everything else going on, we haven't been able to get around to it. So, small update, everything is great with this truck. There are a lot of modifications that are hopefully soon to arrive. Not only performance stuff, but also aesthetic stuff and, well, everything else in between. I have been driving it and enjoying it, and the pollen seems to be enjoying it as well, as it has this yellowish hue. We're gonna have to get it cleaned up soon. Also, guys, real quick update. We don't have any word back from the sweepstakes company just yet, but I'm anticipating that this week we should get some news back about who the winner is. If you guys missed some of my previous videos where I had explained it, basically the sweepstakes company will reach out to the winner first. Once the winner accepts the prize, then I find out who that person is. So I technically don't relay the correspondence of the good news to the person first. Rather, they actually find out from the sweepstakes company first, and then I get to call them. But when I find out who that person is and I do make my first call, I promise you guys, we're gonna record that, and then we'll have a big to-do video about giving it to them too. I know that you guys love the first one when Drew came up to pick up his truck, aka the first Dream Diesel giveaway, and I got some really exciting things planned for this next one that I know that you guys are gonna love. And also, I tend to get a lot of questions from you guys about the neighbors and whether or not they have patience with, well, the crazy hobby that we all share and love, which is all these trucks in my driveway. And yes, all these neighbors are absolutely awesome. And I've actually gone out of my way to just try and be extra courteous and conscientious of the fact that this is their neighborhood too. Rather than assuming that everything is fine, I actually like to communicate that and just make sure. And luckily, all of the neighbors really actually love seeing what it is that we bring home and, well, I bring to the channel all the time. They think it's pretty cool what we do, and really there's actually a lot of children in this area that watch my channel and get really excited about the fact that I'm their neighbor. So I'm actually really grateful that the neighbors are so understanding and really so willing to support and be excited about what it is that I do with all of you guys. Just another thing I'm extremely grateful for. So with that said, let's get en route. Now the one thing with having train horns is, oh, all right, they're off. I can never remember if I turn them on or off after I have them on. And sometimes that means I scare the ever-living crap out of myself when I go to do the double beep method, which can actually be quite embarrassing at times, and it generally occurs in public areas where I'm walking away from my truck. As I look back, I do the double beep and I literally scare the crap out of myself. I'll tell you guys what, now that I've got about 150 miles with this trailer bump, oh, it drives so well. Even like without a load on it, you know, most trailers, you can kind of really tell they're still behind you. This thing, confidence inspiring. You just go and go and go. So anyway, guys, I'm getting a phone call. I always get phone calls on the vlog. It's almost like people know. Let me take this and I'll see you guys over at MGS Trailer. Guys, welcome back to MGS Trailers out here in Denver, Pennsylvania. That's where actually I found my white gooseneck, quite literally the only white gooseneck that was for sale in the country at the time. I haven't checked recently, so I don't know. But isn't that weird, like how the universe kind of connected me to the white trailer? It's almost like it was meant to be. MGS Trailers actually ordered a white, a red, and a blue trailer. The red one is right over there, and they had a blue dump trailer that they stacked on top of each other and brought out to the farm show complex for, I want to say, the Ag Show. That's where Motorama is hosted as well. And then of course they had it at their lot, and it was sent to me by Sam at LRA, and that's how I found this thing. Now these guys are like long-term friends of mine now. I mean, we're kind of pretty much locked in. We've got a great little relationship going, and well, we're back. But we're not back for a negative reason at all. There are some things that we need to get done to this trailer that I was too impatient to wait for when I bought it, because I wanted to pick it up, I wanted to use it, I wanted to basically get it in my possession. I'm a little bit impatient. If you guys notice, this trailer does not have a winch plate on it. There's no area up here to mount a winch, and well, what is the purpose of a trailer for towing something that doesn't work if you can't get it up on the trailer? Yes, I want to get a winch for this, but no, I don't have anywhere to mount it, so they're gonna be doing that today. Another thing is, well, we've got the forward-facing toolbox, which is very convenient. That's pretty much where I keep all of my straps right now, but I wanted another toolbox just for some discretional storage space, so they're gonna be mounting a side white toolbox on, which they ordered. It is already pre-painted and everything like that. They just have to get it up and weld it in, which will be very nice. The under the neck toolbox is, oh, look at that bird poop. Bird poop. Wow. The under the neck toolbox is nice, but you can see how you can't walk up in. You kind of have to walk up and under, which isn't necessarily the end of the world by any means, but to be able to keep some stuff out here is going to be very convenient. Plus, I am going to need some additional storage space in this toolbox to mount the remote battery kit for the winch once we put it on. And I don't know what winch I'm getting yet, but I'll keep you guys posted. And then last but not least, we need an in-bed 7-plug connector because I've been running this one over the gate, which necessarily isn't a problem. We do have more than enough slack in the line for turning and all of that kind of stuff, but really it would be way better off if it was just mounted in here. That way everything is controlled in the bed and we're golden. So if any of you guys are looking for a trailer, whether it's a gooseneck like mine or maybe just a traditional bumper pole, something small, give my buddy Matt a buzz. He is the salesman here that hooked us up with that trailer. They are a Big Tex dealer and they can get honestly ridiculous prices for the trailer of your needs, and they're willing to work with anybody anywhere. Not a paid advertisement, but I just wanted to provide that as, you know, appreciation to you guys, because at times it can be hard to jump right to the point when you're buying something like this. With that said, let's get the truck and trailer into the garage and get the process started. Safety first, kids. Always wear your safety. Always use your protection. All right, so they're just basically finishing up wiring the 7-plug connector into the bed there. Nice and clean install, so that way we can keep everything kind of contained in the bed. Now, I wanted to give you guys a quick update because since we last spoke, well, some of the plans have changed. So they do have my new toolbox and they did receive the winch plate, but it was the wrong winch plate. They didn't order the wrong one, but they received the wrong one. Unfortunately, it's way lighter than what we need. It's only for like 8,000 pounds, and I just want to have more than I need in that department just in case we ever need more. So what we're gonna do today is change from the original plans of taking the trailer home, and we're actually gonna be leaving the trailer here so that way they can finish up the install accordingly. I don't know why I'm still wearing the safety glasses. Kind of like them though. Kind of feel stylish and blocking the, you know, the wind from my eyes right now. So unfortunately, we will not be taking it home, but it's not their fault at all. Unfortunately, these things happen, and well, luckily, it's not like we're on a time constraint at all to actually take the trailer home. But the toolbox will go somewhere down here, as I had mentioned earlier. I don't know exactly where they're gonna place it. I'd rather it closer to kind of, I'm gonna call it the central command station up here. I'll be able to take the straps out and put 2 up in the front and then 2 in the back for the rear of whatever we're strapping down. And then the winch plate, I don't know exactly how that works, but I believe it's going to go atop this cross member, and then it's actually gonna get welded to either side, so that way there's a nice, rigid, sturdy foundation for a winch to pull. And then the last thing, I am gonna be looking into a winch line roller, a cable roller that would go somewhere right in this general vicinity, so that way when you pull a winch line out, it has something to roll on as it's going to be pulling a vehicle from a sloped position, and I don't want it, you know, basically eating into all of our nice white paint on the trailer. Now, that's actually another thing that I wanted to show you guys. White trailers are fun, but look at how dirty they get. Oh my God, this thing needs a bath worse than anything in the entire world. So it looks like we're gonna have to put that on the agenda for whenever we get this thing back home, which probably shouldn't be all that long, and well, we'll pick it up in another episode. But I am happy now that we are getting everything squared away in the bed of the truck, because I wasn't nervous about having that line out, but it's just gonna be nice to know that it's all nice and contained. And then after that, I mean, really, we're not gonna have to drill any more holes, I don't think. We have just been drilling so many holes in this bed lately. I'm telling you what, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes, but hopefully 6 is the even number, and that's where we stop. Also, I do want to thank you guys for enlightening me on the fact that GM did actually begin to offer the 5th wheel configuration package, and it's like the gooseneck, it's like a 1 and 2 thing. Storm warning? No? On some of the older GM trucks, I know that the 2015s didn't have it, but some of the more recent GM vehicles did offer it, so I kind of spoke a little bit too soon there, but that's why you guys are here, to always make sure, you know, I'm staying straight to my knowledge and my facts. I appreciate you guys. All right, now I wanted to show you guys the toolbox that we got. Of course, it's white. Why wouldn't it be white? And that's the trailer. Try and get it out of this box strategically here so they can put it back in. Oh, look at that. Smooth as sack of rocks. So here's the new toolbox that's going to be going under the bed of our deck over. Very nice little configuration here. It's got the cable assisted drop down on the side, and of course it is a lockable latch. So what I'll probably do is key this to the same locking mechanism that's on the front toolbox. But really nice toolbox, and it's going to really give us that extra capacity that we're going to need basically to keep anything on the trailer that we're going to want in a secure sense. So this is going to be really nice. It's also got weather stripping all around, and well, it came painted just the way I like it, in a white form. So that will be installed somewhere, as I had mentioned, under the deck, probably upwards of where that step is there, so that way everything's kind of tucked in and nestled properly and accordingly. It's gonna look badass once it's installed. But unfortunately, today, well, it's just gonna sit there and look pretty. All right, we're leaving my baby here, but it's in good hands. So I really did want to get creative with cinematics and all that great stuff that I know that you guys enjoy, but unfortunately, things come up like that in the process. That's why I tell my wife I really don't like to plan, because anytime that I plan something, it never goes to plan. But I feel like that's just how the cookie crumbles. Blow the air horn for him. They were like admiring the train horn setup that we have here up under the bed. The one mechanic that just did the wiring install was like geeking out over it. He's like, dude, I've wanted a train horn for the longest time. Do you love it? And I'm like, yeah, man, I do. Like, I'll blow it for you when I leave. And I also showed them how I can inflate my bags from the onboard air tank that I have. That 5-gallon tank is proving to be extremely convenient. Like I said, not only for getting people's attention, but also for filling up the bags to make sure that we can tow in comfort. You ever sit in an intersection and really regret not making another turn because nobody wants to pull out, or because it's a very busy intersection that doesn't have a red light? Yep, it's kind of what I'm thinking right now. It's like when you make a decision and you stick to it, but you kind of regret the fact that you made the decision, but you just have to ride it out. Making progress. And we're out. You know, I'll tell you what, driving around with the gooseneck on the back of this truck is very easy. Not having a trailer on this thing, it feels kind of like I just lost a few pounds and I decided to run a marathon. Does that make sense? I don't really know. To me, it does. Hopefully it does for you guys too. And while we're cruising back, I want to let you guys know we are 1 month away from Memorial Day weekend. Yes, Memorial Day weekend, great time to get outside, hang out with the family, grill, maybe drink some brew doggies, or, you know, the non-alcoholic beverages, stay hydrated as well. Of course, most importantly, to remember those that serve for our country. And I am co-hosting an event at Galat Motorsports Park with It's Just a Six, Guitarmageddon ZL1, John Dock is going to be down there, and a slew of other names that you guys are probably going to recognize or be somewhat familiar with that I honestly just can't remember off the top of my head. It's a shame on me, my brain. What's going on lately? But anyway, guys, what I wanted to inform you about is the fact that it's $20 for admission in Benson, North Carolina, Galat Motorsports Park. It's an Anything Goes event, so it's a Saturday, Sunday event. On Saturday, from 1 to 5 p.m., we're gonna have basically an Anything Goes dirt drag series hosted by yours truly. There will be some competitive nature to it, but it's not really regimented, and it's not like structured that ruins all the fun. Really, it's $40 and you run as many times as you want. You can bring your extremely modified truck down, or you can bring your all stock truck down, throw it in 4-wheel drive, and send that boost and roost. It's gonna be absolutely freaking epic, and I want everybody that has the ability to attend to attend. I want to race as many of you guys as possible. We'll put the Mini-Max through what am I trying to say? We will have the Mini-Max screaming down that, and we will have the Mini-Max, I don't know what I'm getting frustrated. And we will be putting the Mini-Max through the ringer. So, Memorial Day weekend on Saturday is when the dirt drags are. Then, of course, from 5 to 9 p.m., the drag racing 8th mile will be open as well. So it's pretty much anything goes there. Line up and race as many times as you want. It's not like you pay $40, which is obscenely cheap in and of itself, to run once or twice. You can go as many times as your heart desires. Plus, Enthusiast will be down there. We might bring the next giveaway truck down. I'm not too sure. It just depends on who's coming down. So that way you guys can check that out. And we're going to have exclusive Enthusiast apparel just for that event, which will also get you entered for the next giveaway. Just be mindful of that. So mark your calendars, guys. Memorial Day weekend. It's in the end of May. Benson, North Carolina, Galat Motorsports Park. Be there or be square, or, you know, it's cool if you can't make it too. I get it. My wife makes plans all the time. And, you know, sometimes I want to go to things, but yeah, we'll leave that for another time. Way to freaking dampen the parade, Mother Nature. Well, it's coming to the end of the video anyway, but this really prohibits our ability to do all that much. It's raining, and put my wife's ferns out. Got to water the ferns. At least that's what I'm learning as a homeowner. So it looks like we are kind of limited and grounded, and well, yeah, we're just trying to stay dry for the rest of the video. But before I end this video, I got a big question to ask you guys, and that is, what would you like to see about the Cummins? I've intentionally delayed making videos about this truck specifically because I'm waiting on parts to arrive, and unfortunately, when you're waiting on parts to arrive, sometimes the forces are just not in your favor, and well, some of my stuff has been back ordered. But good news is I know that stuff should be here shortly. I know a lot of you guys are really excited about Cummins content, and well, I want to make the Cummins content for you. I want to know what you guys want to see. I mean, I can do like the general kind of stuff, but is there anything specific? If I see a trend in what it is that you guys are commenting below, then, well, I'm going to acknowledge it and we'll make some videos about it. I think it should be kind of fun. Also, I just locked in an appointment for that truck to get something pretty serious. And it's going to be pretty cool. I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet. All right, we're going back in here. I mean, the wheels have done so much to this truck aesthetically. Like the fact that these 22x14s with the 355s, 355 bros hanging out, people, let me tell you about my best friend, are just amazing. And driving on the new 355s versus my 355s that probably have about 14 or 15,000 miles on them, yeah, it definitely has me thinking. Needless to say, Nitto, I am still waiting for that sponsorship. Come on, guys, I know you're out there. Somebody that has a connection to somebody at Nitto is out there. I'm a firm believer in it. Guys, trust me, I use your products. I love your products. Anyway, guys, so drop your comments below and look forward to that content as I am very excited about it. We do have some new limited release products that are coming up for enthusiasts very shortly, which I cannot wait to debut with you guys. I think you're really gonna love them. And lastly, before I let you guys go, I know I say this a lot and hopefully I don't sound like a broken record, but there's no other way to relay my gratitude other than just saying thank you all the time. I know I say I'm thankful, I know I say I'm grateful, and I'm saying that because sincerely I wake up every single day and I look at what this YouTube channel and the brand has become, and I just say I can't believe it. All this started as a passion project, and I never really imagined it amounting to what it has become, but it's so intertwined into the genetics of really who I am anymore, and I wouldn't know what to do without it. And with that being said, it has literally become a defining factor of me. All of you have become that defining factor, and I just think it's literally the coolest thing in the entire world, and I just want to continuously remind you guys of how grateful I am that all of you are out there. It's actually kind of hard to wrap my head around completely, but it is one of the most amazing things in the entire world. So with that, seriously guys, thank you so much for watching this channel. You know, the last thing on my mind is, they say April showers bring May flowers, but it is about to be May and all the flowers are falling off. I think they need a new saying. That said, my like league, I love you guys. Dude, shoot your best. Tap that subscribe button on your way out, and I promise you guys, I promise, I'll see you in the next upload.